Hey Michael, I wanted to just make a quick video kind of showing exactly how this is Google's keyword planner. And so it shows you, of course, the keyword analytics. And I wanted to, as you know, I figured as I'm running through these that you're sending over to me, I'm gonna just kind of show you exactly how it works. And because ultimately what I'm gonna do and what I always do is so yes, I show those screenshots, but I also will at a certain point export these and it goes onto a spreadsheet. But because, I don't have the chance to shake your hand and meet you face to face, I try to always keep everything above water. And so what I mean by that is anyone can change a spreadsheet, right? So like, yes, I can export this spreadsheet, but you know, you haven't had the chance to shake my hand, and yet, I know you trust me because of Paul and everything, but nonetheless, I like to show you the data straight from the source, and then from there, I'll export it to the spreadsheet and then send it over to you. And the reason I still export it to the spreadsheet is mainly because of two reasons. One being it shows you 12 months of historical data of search volume. Reason number two being, so as I plug in these keywords to check data for, we have the keywords we provided section, and then we have the keyword idea section. And so Google will say, hey, these are other keywords that you might want to consider. And, oftentimes not too many of these are applicable. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Just depends case by case. And so um, I will continue sending this over to you, but I just wanted to give you an idea of exactly what this is that you're looking at. And when you do get that spreadsheet, that way you can already have an idea of what's coming and, you know, expect expect the data. And so if you see anything on here or in that spreadsheet that I haven't brought up, definitely send it my way, and I'll make sure to break down the data on that keyword. And what I mean by that is, the competitive landscape, because every competitor has what's called backlinks, right? And so backlink is another website linking to yours or theirs in this case. And ideally, you would think the more backlinks you have, the better. And that's partially true, but you want backlinks from reputable quality websites because Google's really strict now. They used to just reward you based on backlinks. They're, you kind of get by with, even some crappy backlinks as long as you had, a ton of backlinks, you were good. Now it's the opposite. If you don't have high quality, authoritative backlinks from reputable websites, and instead you have a bunch of spammy, low quality, you know, backlinks that you bought online from some guy in India or Pakistan, you're more than likely going to get your site flagged and taken down. So, um, not to go off too far off on a tangent, but so that's kind of when I say look at the data for the keyword, you know, it kind of sounds confusing because we're already looking at the keyword data, but more so what I mean on that is the competitive landscape and looking at, okay, how many taking the top three ranked websites and looking at, okay, how many backlinks do they have? What's their domain authority? And that helps me kind of come up with an approximate or a time frame that I can tell you and really ideally stick by and be able to commit to. And, to this point in time, I think 16 clients in and have been able to stay within all the time frames that we've committed to. And so, yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea. I won't ramble on. I know it's Saturday night. My nose is a little stuffy. Forgive me. I've allergies are flared up, but I look forward to. I was going to try to get you actually that pricing for SEO over tonight. Um, but then I was thinking, I would like to present you at least a couple keyword options, and not just one. So I figured I would dive a little deeper into this side of things and send you this video as well. But I look forward to getting everything over to you and doing business together. Thanks.